Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to finally release date of London. What a drama that was today. Hopefully many of you guys have picked up the London DLC. Hopefully some of you guys are enjoying it. I know a few of you are having a couple of issues. But yeah, so look, it's been a long day, hasn't it? It's been a really long day. Hello to everyone in the chat. This is a bit more normal, not so many people. FPS Transport, hello. Kurt is hard, hello mate, welcome. Manuel, Simulation Nation, of course. Richard, Alan. Too Fast, YouTube, welcome. Lewis Trains, welcome. We are playing on the BCS. Unfortunately, I don't have all the permissions yet, so it's one of these things. We don't have a huge selection of buses. We're going to look at that now as we go on. How am I doing? I'm alright. Oh, hello, surprising us with new content. There's no new content here. We just, I thought it was release day, so I thought, you know what, we'll do one more live stream on it. Why not? Why ever not? But you're welcome to the stream. Some new faces there, Alan. I believe you look, the name seems new. I don't know if you've been kicking around the last couple of days. William209, I've had so many issues getting certain things to work. Yes, mate. I did tell people it was going to be one of those things. I've played around with my settings a bit more. I had the update this morning. I knew that the game wasn't probably going to be released on time. I had a few issues myself very early on. But look, they rectified it. They fixed it. It has come out. Some people are happy. Some people I've seen as a bit of a mixed reaction. But, you know, people need to upgrade their PCs maybe a little bit. What you need to do is play with the settings of Omsi. Omsi is just one of those things you definitely have to play with settings. Okay, so let's look at our tours then for London. What do you want to do today? I didn't finish the N3 the last time because I fell through the map, so we can do an N3. We did the 415 yesterday. I haven't done... we did the 45. We did the... I haven't done the full 159. Or the 68. What do you guys think? This is going to be a good stream. Let's hope so. It's nice and quiet in here compared to the last couple of days. Yeah, it was a bit manic in the chat. So at least I'll be able to read your chats out today, guys, which is important. I got the DLC, but when I got to Elephant and Castle, I had an error. Yeah, look, I suggest what I did last few days. I just basically turned off the AI traffic, and I've been slowly adding them bit by bit until it will not work. Ian Boss, how's the driving? We'll be driving tonight. Yes, the boss is driving tonight. Jonathan, are you not driving? I'm sure I've seen you online. Do the night one. What's that? The 159 24-hour. It's not really nighttime yet, though. 68. Okay, there's a lot of people want to do the 68. I haven't done the 68, so we'll go from Norwood Bus Garage to Alderwich. I think that's a good shout. I quite like that, guys. I think that's a good shout. So again, we're... Oh, bugger. We're playing on BCS, which is my Simply Connect company. If any of you guys want to join the Simply Connect company, you are more than welcome. If any of you don't have BCS, which is the bus company add-on, I do have a discount code for any of you guys if you want to buy it from the PDP website. You get 30% off. If any of you are interested in that, I will post it, or someone can take it off the Discord and post it on here for me. Okay, so I've absolutely balls up the garages. I forgot that I've changed it all around for today. Okay, so we got the usual buses, but I suppose you guys want to see London buses. So we need garage 4, which I believe is all the way down here. So if anyone is new to BCS and my company, this is now our right-hand drive garage, our left-hand drive garage, and our London-only garage is number 4. You do like the look of the 68. I can't do the C400 Metro line. I have it. We have all the London buses brought, but I don't have permissions, and I don't have enough money to rank up. It's come at the wrong time. So the two choices, I'm afraid, will be... Yeah, I don't have permission. I'm sure I don't have the permissions. Hang on a minute. You guys want to see the C400? Let's see if it'll let me. No. Ah, balls. Yeah, so I can't do the C400 at the moment. I do need to rank up. The only thing we're missing is money. So it might happen on this stream. It could be another stream. So your choices now are the Route Master or the C200, because I have them. Those trains are coming online. Nice. So look, guys, up to you guys. What are you thinking? Route Master or the C200? Got about 10 seconds. And whatever the top 5 answers say, we'll work out the average. Which one wins? I think that's the fairest way. There's lag? Really? Alright, C200 is 1. Top 5 answers. Let's go. Route Master, C200. Oh, C200 wins. There we go. Lewis, you're too late. We'll take the Route Master on the second run, okay? So Jonathan Holmes has taken us out. 200. Okay, so 200 first, and then we'll take the Route Master out. Oh no, I forgot. Okay, so guys, what happened was I got permission in buses yesterday, but all them buses were rewritten this morning. That was what the issue was. The buses were broken. And now that's taking, because they are new buses, BCS is taking away. Oh no. Uh-oh. That is not what I expected to happen. Okay, I think the only one we can take is the Route Master. Yeah. Okay, so we're taking the Route Master, not by choice. There we go. Route Master wins. Where do you have the shifts from? The shifts are from the main board in the Omsi. Once you go into the main building, you'll see the shifts there on the side. So yeah, okay, so basically what happened this morning, guys, there was an update in the morning of some sort, and the two buses, I think it was the Evo City and the C200 needed redoing. There was something not right with them, and that's what I think caused the issue today for being a little bit late. So what BCS has done, because I got permissions, even though it's the same name, because they've basically, it's nearly like putting a new bus into the game. So now it doesn't count as my permissions. So I've just lost a couple of permissions. So that's what early access does. It absolutely ruins your BCS. The stream has a lot of lag. Really? Is everyone suffering from lag? Because YouTube is saying everything is perfect. Route Master, yeah. I am typing once you say it, but because of the lag, I'm late. Oh. Do you mean the typing lag? There is a 30-second delay in the chat. Something like that. But look, we're going to take the Route Master. There's nothing wrong with taking the Route Master. Suits me. I would have liked to have taken the C400. If any of you buy BCS, it'll gift my man 20,000 and I'll be able to rank up before the next run. So anyone wants to buy BCS with my code, tell me now. I don't know how BCS works, but you're driving. Can you see other drivers, buses, and driving the route? Yes, not like that, but I can see them on the minimap. It's a bit weird. That looks much different than Omsi. Are you also using something else to play like that? Yeah, it's the bus company add-on. Not for me though. I am smooth, no lag. I have no lag. The typing lag, yeah, the chat is always 30 seconds behind. I might buy London. Yeah, look, mate. Well, look, I'll be honest with you. Since the update today, I've been out. I haven't actually tested it. So this is kind of a first test for me since the problems this morning. The version that I got this morning did not work from the update. But, you know, I should have now the same version as you guys. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, so if anyone wants to buy the bus company add-on and join Simply Connect, we're a nice little company. We got about 37 drivers now in the company. We're in the Discord there. If any of you haven't joined the Discord, you are more than welcome. We got a range of buses, left-hand maps, right-hand maps, loads of different buses, maps. You pick your shifts, you do your work, and you pay money into the company, which you're going to see as we drive on. I do the same thing on every stream. I don't plug in my bloody wheel. Okay, so look. Once the map is loaded in, I'm going to show you what we can see on the map. At the moment, there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people playing BCS on this London map at current near me. Is BCS also on Steam? It is on Steam, but what you should do is buy from the PDP website with my code. You will get a sale. And basically, it gives you a Steam code. You pay with PayPal. And yeah. So look, all the other company people, look, there's someone called Verplants Max. He's out here now at Norwood Station. I think he's probably coming in. So yeah, so we got that. We're leaving at 16:39. What is the time at the moment? Okay, we don't have long. What I will do, I'll quickly post the code just in case any of you want the code, because if any of you buy the code now, we'll be able to rank up and drive any bus in the next route. All right, let me just find that code. Where's the code? Now this code works as many times as you like, so you can all use it. And if any of you want to come join my company, I will help you out as well. There we go. Naro583, is that your BCS name? Jesse, if that is a BCS name, can you add him to the company? Unless you remind me, Naro, once we get to the end of this route, and I can add you. I can't add you right this second, obviously. Okay, we're doing the 68 or Q48. 16:39. We start at the bus garage here in Norwood, and we're going to Alderwich. Nice, nice, nice. Bus will be withdrawn. Let's get some electrics going. There you go. Have they fixed this? No. So there's still no heating, which is a bit of a problem because people were not happy with my bus yesterday. We still don't have any heating. But we can't have everything, guys, can we? Lights should work. Okay, lights are working. We've got 7 minutes. Nice. Just finished the 68. It's long. It's not the longest though. Oh, narrow, no. Hey, what wheel are we using? I am using a Thrustmaster TMX. I don't have enough permissions to add people. Oh, for God's sake. So narrow, is that your BCS name? Do you want me to add you to the company? Is that what you're after? I can do. Anyone that is in the chat that has BCS that wants to join the company, I will add you at the end. Do you like the sound of the bus? Not. Oh, it's a Smoky Joe today. Wow, look at that. A lot smokier than it was yesterday. Okay, let's turn on our lights. Wow, look at those LEDs. Looking good, guys. Get a nice little screenshot there. Okay, we are the line 68 to Alderwich. We've been at the top. I've actually forgotten whether we did 68 or the X68. We are just the 68. No. Okay, so it's not looking for what it wants to look for. What if I do it from in here? 68 Alderwich. Okay, so it doesn't look like the destination blinds are working for me. That's fine, fair enough. Very smooth. I use a Logitech G920. Yeah. Pro drivers, your message was retracted. Okay. X68 is the expressos, yeah. I just didn't know which one we were on, that was all. I didn't know which one I clicked on the BCS, so. Okay, and I think we're ready to go to our first stop, which is just out and around. It'd be handy if I turn my wheel on. There we go. Route Master's just very quiet. So the version I was playing on last night, I actually thought was really good. It was really smooth, so it'd be interesting to see what this one's going to be like for me now. Okay, people, don't walk in the road. What is wrong with you all? Is that a 900 degree wheel? Got a GT9 stuff is useless. I want the T300. It's not cheap. Yes, it's a 900 degree wheel, yeah.
68.
It's the TMX Thrustmaster Pro, or whatever they call it. Do the destination after you input into the system. Well, I've already inputted it into the system. Look, people are getting on. It could be a little bug. Who knows? Do you think London would be reduced to the Christmas Steam sale? I would say no. And if so, maybe by 2 or 3 quid. I don't see it being something that would be greatly reduced. Too new, and there's too much hype. I believe. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Okay, so we just reset the time so we can pull out basically now. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So everyone that is playing it, are you guys enjoying it? Has anyone got it? How are you finding it? Always interesting to see how other people are faring. As you can see, I've got more traffic on than I had yesterday. Yesterday I had a lot of traffic off because I was running into issues. Peckham. This map took years to release. I have been wanting it for so long. Exactly. There was a lot of hype. Bit of a delay today, but that's all part and parcel of the fun, isn't it? I think. Oh, I hate those hills. People just spawn out of nowhere. Don't know, are they for you or not?
St. Julian's Farm Road.
Nope. My Omsi London keeps crashing. Turn down the traffic.
West Norwood Station.
That's the one thing I would suggest. Turn down the traffic and just...
Scan around these corners like the clappers.
Yeah, so they haven't fixed the sensitivity of the people. The people are very sensitive to it. So anyone that has joined the company, we do have quite a few London buses there. Unfortunately, I can't drive any of them because I wasted all my permissions yesterday with the early access, which is a big shame. It's actually annoyed me a little bit. Don't have enough to rank up. Once the destination started working, I did. Yeah, I still don't have any destinations. Not too worried about it.
68 to
I'm going
Aldwych.
around 30 to 37 FPS depending on time of day. Generally runs smooth even at low FPS. Yeah, I'm not really checking my FPS to be honest with you. I could put on the MSI afterburn and we could check it. Omsi, I don't worry about FPS because it's just one of those things. It's not built to run well. You know, runs on one core. You can have a billion cores. It doesn't
Norwood Road,
do anything. You know.
Robson Road.
Oh, there's me thinking I was pressing the accelerator and pressing the brake. But just like real life, I would straddle these lanes in London. Any of these kind of narrow traffic lights, I'd always straddle, mainly because of cyclists. The problem, people forget about driving buses. They're large vehicles. People think you should be driving here. That's not correct. You take over the road and bully the road as much as you can. Because if you park here, I guarantee you get these cyclists that creep up here and creep up the other side. The amount of times they're holding on to the buses and you don't see them and you pull away and then that's it. Okay, it's a bit different now that Donkey's pulling out there. A lot of people are criticising my driving. I am a professional driver. I do work on the buses. I worked in London for a few years. I don't work in London anymore. I work in an even worse place for traffic. There's no harm in taking over the road as being a large vehicle, as long as you do it safely. That's the key. I'm so happy I got the add-on, but when I load it up, it just goes straight off. Maddox Canto really is. So many people are having having so many issues. Have you got the 4GB patch
68
installed? The one thing I say, even if you've done it
Aldwych.
before, every time you add an add-on, you should really add the 4GB patch again. It does help. Have you seen the clips of the cyclists that get overset by buses? Yes, and look, I've nearly taken out a few cyclists in my time, so you know, that's what I mean. So when people are giving me stick there on Twitter to the main Aerosoft people for giving me early access because I don't know how to drive, I put him in his place on Twitter and I told him how much of a jackass he is. What route are we doing? We're doing the 68, mate. We're starting off with the 68. We're on BCS.
Lancaster Avenue.
You know, in these kind of big cities, you got it's called defensive driving. So it just shows you how much people know about bus driving. We're doing this 68. No, I have not. Maddox, do the 4GB patch. It might help with the memory loss because it sounds like it's a memory issue. And then turn down your AI settings to start with, and until you kind of work it out. Like as you can see today compared to yesterday, there's more traffic. So every time I'm playing the game, I'm adding just a couple of notches of traffic. I don't want to overdo it. Just till I find that sweet spot. Ah, see, look, people are just spawning out of nowhere at the moment. But we'll let her on. Okay, where can we get it from? You can get it from Fellows Film or
68
Omsi World.
to Aldwych.
I tend to get my stuff off Omsi World. You'll see the 4GB patch there. I might be able to link it in a minute if we get to a stop too early.
Tulse Hill Station.
Sandur, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, boy. Oh, I've done that route well half of it before I fell through the map. There's only one map that I've fallen through so far, and that is the N3. The N3 I fell right through. I also like he's turned down the sirens compared to yesterday. The sirens were mental yesterday. So it's nice to know that the sirens have gone down a little bit. Yay. There we go. I knocked the cyclist off the coach once. I shot straight for a red. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they are a nightmare. And actually, what gets me the most is the cyclists complain about the buses, but they should be following the same highway code as the buses. But like I said, if we're in a tight alley like this now, imagine that you had a fence up here. They crawl down the buses. They hold onto the bus while they're dragging themselves up to the front. They're absolutely dangerous, the cyclists. But the problem is, if we hit them, the court of law will throw the book at the driver and saying, are you not a professional driver? That is the biggest problem. We are the professional drivers. We go to training and all this stuff to drive professionally, so it's always our fault. 68 to West Norwood. Okay, hang on. I'll get you the link here. The 4 GB patch, if anyone's having any issues, this might help you. Okay, let me just get you the link. But yeah, I can't even find it on my own things now. We go, Omsi World. Yeah, the 4 GB patch will probably help. If you haven't had it before anyways, you should definitely have it. It does help. Okay, it's not... Go. Okay. There you go, 4 GB patch. Omsi World tends not to be preferred because they have stolen work in progress buses before uploading them. I just for the 4 GB patch, I just find it easier. I find it easy to navigate them fellows film. That's the only reason. Sorry if that offends any buses there. Enzo Spotter, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. The worst is when people start randomly walking on the road. Not so bad now. On the old South London project, yeah, there was a few issues. Brendan Cross is using City Bus 400. Probably, yep. See, we're all on BCS. He's not paying on BCS. He's probably just playing the game. I'd rather pay on BCS because it's making money for the company. I just don't have permissions. Or he has permissions and got it. I don't know. But Brendan Cross does work on the company as well. Yeah, I fell through the map before I went too fast around the corner. I find the only map that I usually fall through is Smarden. Cyclists are so annoying. Yes, mate. As a driver, yeah. They're not so bad in the town I'm in now, but like if you go into Dublin, oh my god, it's like flies. Extra, hello mate, welcome, welcome. Hey InsideAgameR, good to see you again. I'm loving the new add-on, posted some shots in Discord. Yeah, I saw some pictures. I love the pictures that I've been seeing. Apparently there's a bus stop here, but I don't see it. A bit further down.
Furlough Park Road.
Any of you guys are in the Discord, yeah, share your screenshots. I love seeing screenshots of all the buses and stuff. Someone's pressed the buzzer here, so we'll just... if anyone wants to get off. But Shot Kev, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. I live quite close to Smarden.
68 to Aldwych. Deronda Road.
Hastings, oh nice. Nice part of the world. I've actually never hit a cyclist myself, but I remember once when I was training for National Express, it was this guy who was taking me up to Cambridge route learning. Now it's quite a long, complicated route because it's all the back roads and towns. And from the moment I got on the bus, I didn't feel comfortable with this guy. He was a bit of an idiot. Anyways, we're coming back into Heathrow very much at the end, and I don't know if any of you have ever been into Heathrow Airport, but there's like at certain points there are a lot of mini roundabouts.
68 to
and there's a metal
Aldwych.
railing, and I can see the cyclist, and I'm sitting in the front seat. Obviously, when you're route learning, that's kind of what you do. And I'm thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, it's getting close to the cyclist now, and it's a really wet day, and the pavement had like the drain
Rockwell
things
Park
that kind
Gardens.
of roll down to collect the water to drain back, and the bike went, and the bus went straight over the cyclist. Luckily he stopped the wheels just before he hit the cyclist, but the bike had gone under, and the cyclist was stuck under the bus, and that was like my first 3 days of National Express. It was crazy, absolute crazy. I have a problem though, route must kills my memory, I can't load it in. 4GB patch, Shot Kiev. A lot of people haven't thought about it, even if you've done it before. Every time you load a map, you should really load in the 4GB patch. I have to say the roads are Smarden, an absolute nightmare. Guys, you think Smarden's bad? Come drive in Ireland. You have no idea. Some of the roads that I have to go down are nuts, and we're not taking little, you know, 200 8.9s around. We're taking 15-meter coaches. Like, it's ridiculous. Hopefully, once I go back to work, whenever that is, be able to do some vlogs and stuff for you guys, so you can actually see some of the stuff that we have to do. What does the 4GB patch do? Well, Omsi originally only runs on 2GB of RAM. That's what it uses. So basically, the patch helps store more memory up to 4GB. So it will help a lot. Oh, do you have to do it every time? I actually didn't know that. Well, it was a dev that told me that. I won't go say what dev, because apparently that is a touchy subject between people, but yeah, I was told it does help. And look, I've done that and I've not had any issues, so maybe that is a good shout. I can't wait for I'm older so I can become a bus driver. Sounds really fun. Am I selling it well, am I? Yeah, you know what, mate? It was a big career change for me from what I was doing before. Some circumstances made me rethink what I wanted to do with myself, and I've always enjoyed driving. I took a big gamble. Yeah, I enjoy it. You're your own boss. Some bus drivers make the job really hard work. I mean, if you want to get picky with every single person, start fights, you know, like if kids, you know, you can see that, you know, on a Friday night you get the kids on the bus asking for child fares with fags in their hands and a bottle of vodka in their handbag. Just give it to them. It's not your job to question people. Just as long as they buy a ticket, doesn't matter what ticket, you've done your job. Some people are like, no, you're not a child, and then that's when the fights happen. Beer gets thrown at you. We get a lot of that kind of stuff. The worst thing I had actually was, it was about 2 Halloweens ago. I was sitting at one of the bus stops, waiting my time. It was near the end of the night. It was about 11 o'clock. It's in a bit of a, I wouldn't say a rough area, but it's not in a pleasant area, shall we say. And all of a sudden, all I hear is, meow. There's a firework. Someone shot a firework straight into the bus. Scared the living shit out of me. But it was, you know, I was lucky I had the protective thing here and it shot off that. Otherwise, yeah, I could have probably been in a bit of trouble. But yeah, look, bus driving is great. 194 bus, welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome, welcome. Right, somebody wanted to get off here, but that bus is just being stupid. I ain't got time for stupid. But yeah, so look, you're your own boss. Once you're in your cab for the day, you've got your route. Look, the hours can be long, of course. You work through pandemics, everything. You know, we're always running. You know, the trains can go down, the planes go down, but the buses, they never go down. Come to West London and drive London buses to see what drunk people are like. Mate, I used to drive in London, in West London too. I used to come down through from Slough down into Hammersmith, into Waterloo and all that stuff. And I used to drive for National Express from Heathrow into London. I know what London's like. Now, I must admit, when I worked for National Express, it was a lot different because the class of people are different. People have to pay for tickets, so it's not so bad. The driver over here in Dublin got a fire, got thrown into the cab. Obviously didn't get the protective windscreen up. Oh, Jesus. Chuck, Kev, are you from Ireland? Are you from Dublin?
Hernhill Station.
Yeah, I must admit, the firework scared the crap out of me, and to be honest with you, that protection thing... This taxi. AI haven't been fixed. I don't generally put that protection down. Well, obviously since COVID we did, but like it was just for one reason. I don't know. Was I cold or because I had the doors open for the light? That was probably the mistake, really. Okay, gonna stop here, let some people out. And yeah, if it wasn't for that, it probably would have gone off in my face. To be fair. But one of the old ALX 400s, I believe. Poor guy. Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough.
68 to Aldwych.
I mean, when I was a kid, when we all were kids, you know, we'd all kind of do silly things, but like never nothing like that. Like, why? What gives you why does, I don't know. I don't know why people pick on bus drivers so much as well, because it's so funny, like when the pandemic was here and we were the only ones running, and
Hollingbourne Road.
you know, people took for granted what we do, I think. Yeah, I'm from Dublin. My dad is a Dublin bus driver. Poor sod. I work for Bus Erin, so I don't know what's worse. Well, we're pretty much the same company to an extent, but slightly different at the same time. On the subject of Halloween, I lived the amount of buses that got egged and had to go back to depot was so high that basically wasn't even service. Well, that's the other thing I find with bus drivers, like they get a little bit of egg on the bus. They're like, no, we're taking the bus back to try and miss hops. That's all that is. The map needs more optimizations. Look, I don't know if it's going to work because the problem they have, it's a large map. Like the BRT, I find the BRT runs a bit bad too. It's just a large map. I don't know, can this be optimized more? It ran really nicely yesterday. It's running okay this evening. We haven't hit central London yet. We'll see as the stream goes on. I don't know, is there much more they can do with it? And I think that's just the Omsi limitations. I don't think that's development limitations. British Gaming, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Maddox, so we're going past your home. Nice, I'll honk my horn for you. He loves the job, hates some of the people. Funny that I feel the same way. The problem I find with Bus Erin, the people that have been there too long now, they're back in the dinosaur era, where they think like seniority is a thing and all this stuff, which is it's ridiculous. Like in London, we had, you know, depots of 600 or 700 drivers, and we don't need this seniority, and it works. Here, it's so old aged, and the mentality is ridiculous. But look, slowly bleeding out. You get a lot of idiots here in Dublin. Yeah, see, I even like from Galway, we have the Dublin route. I think I've done it once. I don't like going to Dublin. Something about Dublin. When I first came to Ireland, I worked for CityLink, so I used to go to Dublin all the time. And yeah, it's not my cup of tea. Not sure your hours are either, but terrible for him. He left today at 5 AM. He ain't got home to 7. Now, I work on the expressway, and because of the new court laws from the Labour Court, my hours I actually transferred depots. I don't work in Galway anymore. I moved to a different depot. It's like an out-based depot. It's a smaller depot. There's only 18 drivers at the depot. But the hours are really good. Have the proper weekends off and all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't matter because I'm not actually at work at the moment. But when I go back, bus drivers easy targets gets. Yeah, it's amazing how much they need us. You know.
68 to Aldwych.
At one point, they were throwing bricks, and I was going to say, is the mechanics were hard at work. Yeah, I just don't get why people. I don't know. I suppose buses are slow. But there's so much CCTV now, like, it's quite risky for them to get close enough to the bus to throw something, because CCTV on the buses is pretty damn good. Like, I've had to watch back videos before and stuff, and like, it really is really clear, so it's a bit risky these days. I've tried doing the 68, I think it was, 0 passengers. Might be something to do with your destinations. Saying that, mine hasn't shown, so, but people are getting on and off, which is something.
68 to Aldwych.
I don't feel safe when riding on a bus in Hastings. The drivers don't care about the passengers, just drive fast all the time. We do care. We do care, you can't say that. We're just having a bad day. Are you also talking about video drivers? No, I'm talking about Bus Erin. I work in Ireland now. I never worked for a video. Actually, I worked for First, but I used to drive the Green Line into London. from Bracknell. And then I worked for National Express, driving into central London all the time. So it's the only time I ever felt a little bit unsafe. Like if you know, I'd come back from Bath at midnight, going into central London, letting everyone off. Because everyone knows that the bus drivers are carrying a ton of cash, especially like us National Express drivers. At least you'll get a good old fresh.
Champion Hill.
Ooh, Itch. Just subscribe to the channel. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. You have people wanting to get off here. We have a lady getting on. Welcome aboard. Even though the bus goes through pretty nasty neighbourhoods, the buses feel always safe thanks to the wonderful drivers. I always put my passengers first, I think. I'm not that kind of driver. Like I said, I don't argue with anyone. You know, as soon as people come up to me and they start with this, you know the story's going to come, like why they don't have money or they're going to get someone to pay at the other end. Like I'm just like, just get on. I don't even let them finish the story. I don't even argue. You never leave anyone stranded. And they always say never leave kids or females, but don't leave no one. But if anyone starts being an ass, like very simple, the handbrake goes on the bus and I don't move. Get off the bus or we just stay there. I don't mind. I get paid. Doesn't matter how long it takes me, I'm getting paid. Can be a difficult job, there's no doubt about it. It's a shame there's not a bit more appreciation for us, you know, like the train drivers, they get so much appreciation, the pilots. You know, what makes our job any different? If anything, I think the roads are more dangerous than the rail. The rail networks, well, here in Ireland there's not really much of a rail network anyways. It's hard to crash when there's only 3 trains a day. But, you know, on the road you don't know what's going to happen in front of you. You don't know what idiot cyclists, cars, you know, you got these new people on these electric scooters that are really quick as well.
68 to Aldwych.
Just the public in general can be real hard work. Like, you know, train driver, you don't have to speak to the passengers. You don't have to deal with them. Okay, unless you're one of the guards. Why won't my back door shut? There we go. It'd be nice if we got kind of, and we probably work more hours than them. They probably get more weekends off us. They get more benefits than us. I think we deal with a lot more crap. I'm gonna go for a little bit. I'll be back later. No worries, mate. Thank you for hanging out for a bit.
Cold Harbour Lane.
Yeah, the new voices, they're a bit weird, aren't they? Got some Northern Geordie. I think the best voices on the game are the Buses of the West Countries. I love the lady that sings to you, know, is it me you're looking for? I love that. Fire engines.
68 to Aldwych.
Malix, your Omsi's working. No worries, mate. I'm glad you're up and running anyways. There's nothing worse than getting a game you can't play. Like Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's nothing worse, eh? You see, I lost my wallet at the end of the school day about a year ago, and I took the bus to time. The driver wouldn't let me on the bus, so I started getting angry at me for it. Yeah, look, that kind of crap I don't deal with. Get on.
68
not my money.
To Aldwych.
If an inspector gets on the bus, sorry, the kid's stranded. You think it's actually worse. You see, the thing is, you leave the kid, and the kid then goes home to mummy or daddy, or anyone in general, and all of a sudden your situation has just got 100 times worse. Next thing you find yourself in the office. You know, an inspector will never be mad that you took him because, you know, you felt they were vulnerable. You can't You can't sack someone for that. The unions would never allow that for a start. And I find if you don't fight, that one person that could cause a bit of a headache, or you know they're chancing it if you get a no that they might throw something at you, it's just gone. And he's happy. He says thank you. He's probably the most polite person on the bus. Off they go. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, like, oh, but he's spawning out of nowhere. This game is what you make it, not the game. Real life. I think this is the only game that has worse frame rates than Cyberpunk. Is Cyberpunk that bad, Hard? Even with your magnificent machine? I was watching someone play it earlier. I think it was Jacksepticeye. Say play. It was on the screen. I didn't really rate it. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Pretty stable at times. Which one, Omsi or Cyberpunk? I was forced to stay at school for another hour over it. That kind of crap shouldn't be having anything to do with, especially if they're wearing a school uniform. Never question a kid. Not worth it. Let them on. If my employer's listening, I'll tell them the same thing. I was involved in the union for a long time. They haven't got a hope in hell of touching a driver over that. Not in a million years. But some drivers, you see, it's like a power trip. That's the only thing they have. You know, maybe they get bossed around by their wives at home, so when they're at work, they think they can boss the public around. I don't know what it is. But it's not good. I can play it around 68 FPS. And you're saying it's bad. Except if you use NASA computer. I don't know, maybe a NASA computer is what we need for this.
68 to Aldwych.
Lightsimmer 77, what are my specs? Curtis Hard is here, so I got to do it right this time. I'm running a Ryzen 7 2700 overclocked to 4.1. Omsi's actually running on an M2E drive, but I mainly use SSDs in my 2E drives. And I'm running an RTX 2080 Ti, 12GB with 64GB of RAM. 64? What the hell am I on about? 32GB. Sorry, too much thinking going on now. Our bus drivers hand out reflectors in the winter. Oh, nice. Very kind of them. I don't think Dublin bus are allowed to leave kids stranded. Pretty sure the driver gets in trouble. Yeah. It's just why would you? Why would you leave a kid? Like,
to Aldwych.
Someone didn't pick up my kid. I swear to God, I'll go and cut them if they ever left my kid. And the thing with Ireland is very rural. Like the routes that I do between towns can be 40 kilometers, and there could only maybe be one bus in, one bus out. And you know, you're not going to leave anybody. Come on. Finally said TI. Next time it happens, I will damn well say to the driver that he is a disgrace. You should tell him that, you know, it's his job. It's actually our job. When we train, you never leave a kid. Never leave a kid. And even if he's an 18-year-old that says that he's only 15, you take him. You don't question a child's age either. That's the other thing. Even if he has a fag in his hand, doesn't matter. Take them. Even if the kid only gave you 20p, and you could say, well, look, I gave him a ticket for 20p. That's all he had on him. Job's a good one. You'd never be in trouble for that kind of stuff. But saying that, I know there's drivers in the company that don't give a crap and do it. Daniel Lewis, hello. Hello, mate. Welcome. My work here is done. No need to be around anymore. Yeah, I'm still surprised you're around. I don't know why you hang out. Hey, actually a fast driver. I'm not fast. I'm 1 minute early. Not too bad. No, I'm 1 minute late, am I? Yeah, I'm 1 minute late. Professionally driving. If you didn't take them, you don't know what kind of person they are, so let them on the bus. Yeah, look, I don't know. Every driver is different. They all have their own thing. They like to do things whichever way
Camberwell
they want
Road,
to do them.
Albany Road.
Not much you can do about them. There are some idiots. Just the way it is, isn't it? Do let kids on without their without their drivers. That's good. What not as good as most don't enforce mask rules. I'll be honest with you. Okay, British gaming. So the mask rules. It's a very funny rule. Now,
Westmoreland Road.
when I was at work at the beginning of the pandemic, the mask rule's funny. If I wear my mask, I protect you. You wear your mask, you protect me. Now, as drivers, I'm wearing my mask all the time. Now, I'm driving while wearing this mask for 10 hours a day. It's not easy. It makes you a little bit tired, especially on the long distance. Like, you're breathing the kind of the same air. It's not nice. Put it that way. It's very difficult. Some of these people, you ask to wear a mask for 1 stop, 2 stops, 10, 15 minutes, and they won't wear a mask. I started making a rule for myself because the unions weren't going to get involved, because the problem is if you enforce it, the problem you have is the aggravation. Some people are going to start fighting you. Some people actually can't wear them for medical reasons, which is a joke, because if you go into any hospital at the moment, the first thing they do is put a mask on you, no matter who you are or what you are. So it's very clear. I just didn't let them on the bus at the door. I wouldn't even let them on. Where's your mask? And the moment you mention you're not getting on without a mask, these masks appear from some crack or somewhere on their body or on their, they all have masks for a start. And the other thing that was annoying me is that you get them on the bus
to Aldwych.
and as soon as they sit down, they take the mask off. So what I was doing was putting on the handbrake of the bus and not moving. And I just sat there until people came down the front of the bus after 5-10 minutes. Why are we not going anywhere, driver? It's very simple. Until you wear your mask, we're not moving. And they'll put the mask on. As soon as I see the mask come off again, handbrake on. Don't move. Simple. Gaming guy, hello mate, welcome. I'm sorry, I'm trying to bloody read the chat and... don't say my name. Sorry. Random gamer. Oh, okay, you know him personally. Fair enough. Hello, Buzz Company says that they can't carry people. They can ask people to expect the passengers to wear them. Look, it comes down to driver preference. Okay. I won't go into too much detail on that subject because, again, yeah, technically I couldn't ask them to do that, but at the same time, if they want to get on my bus, that's the rules. I'm the one driving that bus. I'm not putting family members at risk because someone doesn't want to wear the mask for 20 minutes. Sorry. And the big sticking point with this, okay guys, we'll leave the mask conversation after this, but what I will say is the first thing at any interview of a bus driving company you'll go to, if any of you become bus drivers, first question, the only question they care about, what is the role of a bus driver? What is your role? Your role is to get the passengers from A to B quickly and as safely as possible. If I let one person get on the bus that does not want to wear their mask for whatever reason, I am now putting other people of the public at risk. So am I doing my job by allowing that person on the bus without a mask? Am I doing my job? Am I protecting the public as well as myself? Now throw myself out of the equation. Am I protecting everybody else in that bus? Because unlike me, they're all sitting quite close to each other,
Aldwych.
and at least I have a good 4-meter gap, what the company have made, so I do have a gap between them. But surely that's me not doing my job, and we'll leave it at that. So I asked my union rep, would the union support me? He said no, so I would go and do it myself. And if I got fired for that, I'd go to my local councillor and I'd take the company to court and say, are you telling me I have not done my job? There we go. To be honest, compliance in Yorkshire's around 9. Our compliance at the beginning was terrible, but now it's mandatory. It's got a little bit easier, but there we go. You got the right attitude from us. There we go. What's the FPS like? What's the button that brings up the FPS? I don't have my MSI on. The add-on is missing the ALX 400s. Yes, I believe so. It's missing a couple of routes as well. The rail replacement aren't there, and the is it the N5s or the P5s? P5's not there as well. I've noticed. My dad drives a bus. You can refuse anyone because you're stepping into private property. Well, the bus company I work for is run by the government and the state, so I don't know how that works because people pay taxes as being a public company, but maybe if you're a private company, maybe that is a way around it. Like I said, my approach was, if I let you on the bus, am I protecting my passengers, which is my sole purpose of a bus driver. That's your only job. Protect your passengers, get them safely A to B. So if I refused them and I got fired, the company has no legs to stand on. I win all day long. Because I could have 30 other people on that bus at the time, well, I think it was 25, who would stick up for me in court and say, fair play to that driver. Even the government, because you'd get the councillors involved and they'd be like, well, you know, he's right. So it's up to the driver. Now, there's a difference between this. When you come to enforcing the masks, I wouldn't be like, oh, you're not coming in, you're going to go a mask. You just very politely, excuse me, before you come in, like, I'd stop them at the step. Obviously, I drive a coach. Do you have a mask? Oh, no. Well, sorry, no entry. And I wouldn't even let them step on the bus first. And if there's just one person at the bus stop with no mask on, I'd always be pointing at my mask as I come up to the bus stop. And they know. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll get it on now. I'm like, well, yeah, well, fair enough. You don't be rude about it. If you be rude about it, I think then you got a few problems, but... that's just me personally, alright? Mohammed Gaming, hello mate, welcome to the stream. I'll stop talking boringness now. I'm sure you don't want to listen to all this boring bus stuff. Just hit Windows, launch Afterburner, and then hit page up. I changed the key binding, Kurt, and I can't remember what it is. Shift Y,
Street.
bring up the red button. Is that what it is? Shift Y on here. Where is it? Because I brought that up, the game's lagging more than it's ever lagged. Anyone else got the glitch where buildings go on the road randomly? Not yet. I've fallen through a map a few times. Fuel.
68 to Aldwych.
12 FPS. Now, I must admit, I do have mine reduced I don't use the multi-threading for it because it actually helps the game run a bit better. Am I streaming tomorrow? I don't know, mate. I'm not sure. I get it around Oxford and Brixton. Brixton, it's pretty rough there in Brixton, but I haven't had it. It's been that much of a problem yet.
Elephant and Castle Station.
Gamer, where are we going to? Aldwych.
Lots of going around these corners like the clappers.
Good news is we kicked all the passengers off. You can tell we're getting a little bit more central now because it's starting to... I think the performance is worse than yesterday, guys. My route master just died and the destination setting changed and now it's stuck in jumping. Yeah, I don't even have a destination, so you're doing better than me, mate. It's route 3 in the game. This morning it wasn't. Supposed to be.
Aldwych.
It does tend to jump up and down slightly for a second. Doing a flight tonight, but we're going to stream London tomorrow. Alright, well, I won't be streaming London tomorrow anyways. This will probably be my last stream on London for a couple of days. I think pretty much everyone has got the game now. Doesn't want to watch boring old me. Talk crap about buses. Look out for me. I'm on the 133 to Elephant and Castle. Okay, mate, we'll have a look out for you on the map. Not a problem.
Elephant and Castle, London Road.
Point of no return. At least my bus is moving. My blinds work, sort of. Well, they work better than mine. Yeah, P5's missing. 3 and the 3N and the N3 is there, isn't it? I know it was missing this morning. That's what the delay was about. The buses are gone and whatever.
68 to Aldwych.
The back door does not want to shut on the double button for some reason. Doors worked better yesterday too. I don't know what happened yesterday, because whatever version they updated to me to yesterday, it worked so well. Don't know why he touched it. Unless, you know, whatever. But Apple Crumble, hello. Pardon,
St. George's
multiplayer.
Circus.
Is this worth the money? Random Gamer, are we talking about the add-on or BCS? Daniel Lewis, yes, you are in my company. Yep, I know you're in the company, mate. Does the iBus have smoking not allowed? Leave the bus. If it does, how do you do it? Okay, I'll show you the iBus. I'm a little bit behind here. Let me just thrash a little bit. Pick up our 3 minutes. When we're thrashing, it means lagging. God, that's brutal, isn't it? Yeah, the FPS are way worse than yesterday. Brilliant, taxi in the way. We'll get past him, no problem. Can't get past him, go through them. Only a taxi. Yeah, it's definitely not the same version I had last night. I don't know what's going on, guys. Okay, let's have a little look. Where's my mouse? But the IBIS is fairly simple. It's like real life. This is how it looks. Tells you if you're late or whatever. If you need to call your controller. It's very simple. We never use the checklist or any of this kind of stuff in the bus. The only thing we might use are these. You know,
Please stay with your buggy for your child's safety.
smoking not allowed.
Please stay with your buggy for
Stay with your child buggy.
For your safety, please don't stand on the upper deck or stairs.
This bus will wait a short time for a change of drivers to take place.
Oh wow, this is really bad. The alcohol prohibited is change of drivers.
The wheelchair space is in closed circuit television is in operation. Please keep all your personal belongings with you at all times.
Look, we're running late. Dan Collision's on. Random Gamer, not a chance because the AI on the London map are dreadful at the moment. To be honest with you, I've not found any invisible walls, but yeah, the AI are just too reckless at the minute. Until further updates, not a chance. Not a chance. Hello, not for me. I love the Euro 4.5 and 6 200s. Real life. I just love their engines. Yeah, the Euro 6 engine. Well, look, the Euro 6 engine and the Euro 5 engine are the best economy-wise engines ever built. I don't think there'd be anything better. They literally run on water, those things. They're very economic. And obviously in London now they have to anyways. The FPS is better when you're not streaming. A little bit, yeah. The problem we have is that I'm running BCS as well as streaming. Just because basically I'm running a program over the top of this program.
To Aldwych.
But saying that, yesterday it did run a lot better than this. This is actually running a little bit worse than yesterday. Look, we all know there was a delay today. There were some issues. They rolled back to a previous version. So I don't know if that affecting it or is it just having a bad day? I don't know. Maybe Omsi wants the Peggy rating to stay the same. Maybe. Could be something to do with that. Wouldn't surprise me at the same time. Me playing Cybers, staring at 80 FPS and I look left and I see terrible graphics and see 12 FPS. If you play Omsi, you shouldn't worry about FPS. Oh, Kurt is all about the FPS. He's the FPS king.
Tennyson Way.
He's been waiting for Cyberpunk for ages. I think that's why I was nearly not going to stream tonight, because I thought a lot of people would be playing this themselves. But look, there seems to be a bit of interest in the Discord for me to do a bit of streaming. So I have. We've done 4 days or 3 days pretty much solid now. This is not our stop, by the way, guys. Of Omsi. So tomorrow, if I do anything tomorrow, we'll probably do a flight again tomorrow. Might do an FS Airlines flight, but I might use X-Plane, not Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what people want. Does the next up announce do automatically? Yeah. Just like real life. Bus drivers don't press any buttons in real life. It's all done by GPS. So the bus knows where...
Your driving is impeccable. Nah, I'm very joking. Can you stop the bus, please?
It's not a racetrack.
It's impeccable. Nah, I'm very joking. Let me off this bus.
Okay, the reason why they're doing that, guys, is probably because this is a 10-mile-an-hour zone. I'm doing 20. Okay, stop behind the route master. We'll let them all off. This seems to be as bad as Microsoft Flight Simulator. 12 FPS is unplayable. I don't know, I'm doing alright, and I don't know how it's looking on the screen. Maybe it's looking pretty rough on the screen.
68 to Aldwych.
Yesterday... Oh, sugar. Red light. Yesterday I was hitting more 20-25 FPS yesterday. Can't see out my window. Like I said, whichever version... Does the very back door open the InsideAgameR? Yes. Where am I? I'm about to go onto Waterloo Bridge. For a red light. These things happen. Not on purpose.
Waterloo Bridge, South Bank.
I love the stairwells and the windows. Yeah, it's back doors do open and shut as well. I think they can get on. They do tend to get on and off at any of the doors.
To Aldwych.
The back door does not shut on the key like it was yesterday. It's friggin' awkward. Many angry faces. Yeah, I know. Air Canada, what is that? Which is what? I love those back stairwells and windows, yeah. The Boris bus is a great design, I think. Personal opinion. I know there's a lot of stick for the old Boris, but...
Lancaster
Team Boris,
Place.
why not? Hi again, sorry I was in the bathroom. Are you driving the new bus for London Route Master? Nuggets, Roblox? Yes. Sorry, I was trying to read that and drive is not easy. We are in the new Route Master, going over Waterloo Bridge on the South Bank, going across now. Is Westminster Bridge in the game? Yes. Saying that while on Westminster Bridge. No, I'm on, this ain't Westminster, this is Waterloo Bridge. There's a lot of BCS drivers out tonight, but I think that's that new Go Ahead London, that they're only doing this map only. Justin Smithy, hello mate, welcome. I'm surprised to see you here. So actually, I used to come over here with National Express. I'd come down and I'd go over the bridge and I'd park while waiting because there's no other parked buses. You can't leave them in the stations and stuff. You can only be like half an hour before you have to go. There's a real strict timing on the buses, so we'd have to go anywhere we can to park. And I used to go down there. There used to be a little coffee shop, and I used to just park the bus in the middle of the road at 5 in the morning. The Boris bus design reminds me of the Solaris. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that in there. Yeah, at the front. It's the shape, isn't it? The angles. hello, hello. By the way, guys, why are they not wearing face masks? Because it's a mod. I actually have the mod package installed, but it's not working on this map, so I can't tell you why that's not working.
To
Air Canada,
Aldwych.
driving sims. Yep, we do driving sims. I do any transport-related simulation on the channel. As I am a real bus driver, it does make sense to do a bit of bus driving occasionally. Especially when I'm not at work. Here we are, guys. Does the engine sound good from outside, or is it still bad? It definitely sounds better outside than it does inside. Here we go. I'll get you a bit of a rev for you. It's going to be hard now because of all the traffic. Put the handbrake on. I can't even hear it out here. It's... yeah. It's okay. Would you recommend Bus Drive Simulator or this game? Air Canada YouTube, it's tough, alright? There'll be reasons why people would say Bus Drive Simulator, but if you want a more realistic simulator, this is it. You're going to get more of the up-to-date real-life buses, UK maps as well. There's things like that, left-hand maps. You will not beat Omsi. Omsi is the best. I saw someone else using it on the British map. Yeah, mine's installed. Maybe there's an update for it that needs to be done. I didn't check that out. So yeah, maybe it's they have to update it to run with this version or whatever. I don't know. Okay, it says my bus stop was there. It's strange. Maybe it's this one. Cut across all the traffic. Interesting. There we go, guys. We're a bit late by the end. I did tell you. And someone let me back into the company. I pressed quit by mistake. Matthew Cook. We can do that now because we're at the main page. Oh my God, it's Greg's. Hello, mate. Hello. Yes, we could do it with Greg's. We still didn't get a Greg's. British Gaming. Hi, cool. Are you cool? Huh? Sam, driving the rain. We can do maybe a bit of a rain trip next. Why not? Kill the FPS any more than it already is. Okay, a little bit of money for the company. We'll take that. Matthew Cook, can you give me your BCS name again quickly in the chat, and I'll add you as I'm going back into the company now. Okay, guys, so I have a permission problem, as we all know, because all the buses that we brought on early access that I actually bought for the company got my permissions on. They no longer work, which means it's a wasted permission. I can't delete it. They should let us delete permissions when we no longer have buses. I think that's a bit of a joke. Okay, let's turn some lights on in here because it's a bit dark. Okay. Matthew Cook 22. Okay, we're going to go on with that now. So yeah, I can't rank up. We need 5 grand. Probably not going to do it on this one, which is a shame. Company's looking good, good. Okay, let's add an employee. Matthew Cook. Hard when my keyboard's on the side there. Boom. Should be back in. Yeah. Finally, they do a score rating. Yeah, they've done it for a long time. Do you know if Fulham, Broadway, Chelsea FC or the route is in the map? I don't think it is down there, no, mate. Or is it? Yeah, Omsi2 has come out now, yep. It doesn't look like Omsi. Well, it is Omsi. Okay, so look, I'm going to talk about buses for a second. So, we have the London bus depot here. Unfortunately, I can't get permissions on these two because I have them. But I don't have them because they are the old versions for the new map, blah, blah, blah. Because of the update. So, we can take the route master out again. Or we can take a Trident out. We can take a streetlight out. An MMC out. What do you think? This is the Omsi2 company. Yeah, it is, yeah. This isn't leaked. What's not leaked? Omsi leakers. Who's leaking what? So look, as it comes down to permissions, if I go back to my private mode, as you can see here, I actually have permissions for the buses. Where are they? Should have taken them off me. Look, the C200, I can't delete it, but because it's a different file now for the new update for release, it's now pulls me up. You guys would like me to take a streetlight out? Hey, let's try it. Oh, jeez, everyone's gonna go crazy here. I need to try and rank up so I can drive around London. Yeah, I've got the same problem now. I don't have enough rank. All the SP buses are broken. Go take a streetlight out. I haven't done a streetlight in ages. Ah, I'm stuck on the door. Oh, I did pick a tour. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Okay, let's pick a shift on London. Oh, okay, where are we at now? Pretty much the same what we just done. Use Cheese's finest buses from Roblox. Streetlighters are good because it's so... Is that why you want me to use it? I'll be the first person to use a streetlight on the new London map, I bet. But there's no one else on YouTube doing that. Okay, we'll take a streetlight out. I like the streetlight. The reason why I like streetlight is because it's the first bus I passed my test in. Well, I didn't pass my test in the streetlight, but when I passed it, that was the first bus they made me drive on my first shift. Oh. Could do a 201. The 201 or the 45. I have wine and cheese. 159. 55 minutes. Half hour. Half hour. What is it? 3. I don't want to go for an hour. I'll do them separately. Bit tired tonight, guys. Maybe a small route for that bus. Single deckers is 201 or 322. Do a 201 then. 205's not here. 45, 45. 45 seems to be where we want to be. Okay, let's do a 45 in a street light. Why ever not? And actually, you'll see the company repaints now, or some of them. 45 it is. 45 it is. Yeah, I didn't. Time's already getting on. I can't believe how late it is. Sam, just subscribe to the channel. Thank you, mate. Thank you for the subscription. Okay, that is my trident. It is the streetlight. Got some fuel in it. Matthew Cook was the last guy to use it. 45. Okay, we've only got real weather or winter. Okay, let's put winter on and see what happens. I'm waiting at 201, going the opposite way. Oh, nice. Daniel, are you actually driving in the company or are you just driving on the game? I can check BCS now. Why is Acton Green and Destination Blind? Future update? Possibly, possibly. There are a few routes still missing. You've got the rail replacements, the P5s. I haven't seen the 432 actually. Or was it there? I don't know. It's been on real weather ever since I streamed and it's never rained, which I think is a little bit funny. What I'll do after this stream, I will definitely get ourselves ranked up so we can drive the other buses for sure. Okay, let's load up the map. I'm in the company. Yes, I can see you in the company. Acton Green is the closest blind I have found to me. You drove the 432. Did you? Okay, it's just not come up there on the BCS. I don't think I've seen it. Is it Stagecoach? What's this? White City. Yeah, I tried it and it had to be. I tried it and it said it had to be modified. Matthew Cook, you might need the repaints. The repaints are in the Discord. If you scroll up to the very top, I think the streetlight is the first repaint done. You do need to add the repaints to the buses. Once they get painted, it counts as like a mod. So yeah, you need to Matthew, after this, if you just message me in Discord, I'll help you get set up, alright mate? Don't worry, we'll get you set up. And then you'll be all up and running. I've actually forgotten what route we're doing now. Was it the 45? I think it was the 45. I'm going back again. What route are you doing? 45, I believe. Is the 201 Stagecoach? What, in real life? I wouldn't know very much now. I haven't driven in London for a number of years, so things have changed rapidly. For me, the buses have worked that have repaints, but I haven't downloaded a repaint for them. Matthew Cook, the street light, do you have the polygon light add-on? Oh yeah, they should go to the default paints. Do you have the polygon street lights? Because some of them buses are payware and some of them are freeware. We do have a link. Oh, Glenn. Why did you want to go so far? Are you in the A321 or are you taking the A330? Guys, I don't know what's wrong with you. This Coke can is a real Coke can. I don't know what's going on. Look, it's even got Santi on it. Look. It's you and your countries don't have real Coke cans. Okay. Polygon light is loading. We'll let it bounce. Bilio, yeah. Oh! Them snowflakes look hideous, don't they? Man, I think we're going to be slipping and sliding in this one. There we go. Here's the Simply Connect replay. We tend to go with the white, red and black themed between all our transport VTCs. I do have companies in American Truck Simulator, European Truck Simulator, any airliners as well. So anyone that plays FSX, Microsoft Flight Simulator, X-Plane, P3D. I do have a Virtual Airways as well as Omsi virtual companies. So if any of you guys play any of them games, you're more than welcome. Glenby Gaming, well, after that route, we probably have enough to buy you an A330. ABL. There's ABL. So there we go. Here's the street light. First bus brought for the company by myself when we founded it. The few of us that did. Obviously, at the time, it was me, Glenn B, who's in the chat there, and all aboard with Brendan. With the lack of red. I screwed them. Here you go. Here's our logo. You probably see it all over the Discord. Not very good there. That was a bit too close. Okay. First things first. Let's get the shift going. We're going to be the line 45. Last shift of the evening. We are doing Q402. 1745. Perfect. But interestingly enough, the mini map does not work for this route. Oh, bugger. Love that, or am I at the wrong starting point? Honda's Road, Acton's Road. No, we're in the right place. It's just the map is... Okay, so we have to go out to the right and down. Okay, so we actually have to travel quite a bit to get to this. Okay, it's power on the bus, just like real life. There's your little isolator switch. We're going to want to probably turn this heating right up.
September 15th, 2019.
Okay, let's get some lights on. Cabin lights on. This bad boy gonna work or what? We're in Elephant Castle. We're going to... We've forgotten. Clapham Park. Oh, White City's there. Best thing, we don't have it up there, so we'll have to do it here. 45 to Clapham Park. Oh look, Clapham's come up at least. Try to turn navigation on and off. You are on the Discord voice chat. No, I'm not on the Discord voice chat. They are yet to update navigation for London, I think. It was all updated, actually. Basically, I didn't notice on the side of the map here, look. It was too small, so it started me off here, and I thought, oh, Jesus, it's not there. So what we have to do, we have to drive around to start the route. So, yeah, the Omsi navigation is working. I feel like we should get a screenshot of this, though, before we head off. Look at all the racking of buses there. Okay. Good old street light. The old wipers going. Ollie, hello gamer. What configs do you use for 4GB patch seems to be the thing. May you show your setup with the webcam? I would if my desk wasn't covered in crap right now. I would show you. North London buses. Hello, hello. To join the BCS, you have to be in the Discord. To be honest with you, it helps because all the repaints go up there, and say if the bus breaks down or if you get any issues with the buses, the mechanics can fix it. So there are benefits to being in the Discord. You don't have to be. It just makes everything just a little bit harder if you're not. I don't understand why people hate the streetlights so much. Like, nice little bus. Even in real life to drive, it's alright. Oh, the snow's going to make this lag even more, you know, guys. You might see me on navigation. Yeah, we might see in a minute. There's 1,000 people on this. Even Droyer's on this tonight. I bet he's streaming, is he? Not that I talked to him or anything, but I'm sure he recognises my name because I'm right behind him. Hang on, guys. I need to change the auto scroll for a second. Need to make sure we're going in the right direction. All the way down. Okay, lots of wheel spin. I've bloody thrown on American Truck Simulator too much. Wow, there's a lot of wheel spin for this. I use the 4GB patch. Yeah, 4GB patch is probably the main thing that I recommend for everybody. A one-way road, two-way road. We don't know anymore. They're like a death trap, but in certain charm. I don't know, I just like driving them. William, you are where I started off. Oh, William, yeah, you're behind me. I'm going to bring the map over here. Look, look, Droyer is right in front of us. I didn't know he played Omsi. And William, there you are, William. I can see you. Streetlight can't get up the hill. It's stuck. Oh my god, I'm well and truly stuck. It's like I've hit an invisible wall. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm literally stuck, guys. I cannot get up. Maybe we need to run up at this thing. You know, someone said about the streetlights being crap. They're crap in snow. It's so slippery. Where do I put these repaints once I've downloaded them? So you just go into the Omsi main file that you have, and all you need to do... Oh, I can't get up this hill, guys. Find the bus itself, and you'll put it straight in. You'll see it. Why did we put the snow on? Can I change it now? Is it too late? Well, William's here waiting for us. You'd think they'd be out gritting the roads or something, wouldn't you? I think the snow has an extra issue with the FPS as well. Whoa. God, it's so laggy. I didn't even know where I was. Jesus Christ. He's telling me I'm hitting curbs as well. I'm gonna make some midnight snacks. No worries, mate, if we're still here. We're gonna keep going because we're gonna be late. Can I see you? Not yet, mate, no. Viewers and gamer aren't devs. What do you mean? Viewers and gamer aren't devs. I think laggy is an understatement. Yeah, the snow has killed the FPS. This is not hilarious. I can't even stop the bus. Can I not change the weather? Craig. This is not what I wanted. Are we supposed to be leaving here? 49. Oh, we made it on time. Someone asked why P5 ain't done. Ah, okay. Should monitor your core usage, see if it utterly hammers one thread. Probably is.
I can learn to understand you much better if
As long as it doesn't break Omsi. Ah, you just broke my Omsi. Now what's bloody happened? Jesus, look at the snow, look at the squares. Yeah. Yeah, now I understand what you mean, mate. I didn't know before. The decimal. Oh my god, my overclocking's gone again. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drive this route, guys. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we need to talk about my overclocking. Why does it keep disappearing? I did it through the main motherboard. I really don't know what's going on with this overclocking. I don't know why it keeps disappearing. Okay, let's go out on this slippery mess. I feel like speed is key. I swear if you ask why P5 is not done, I'm going to flip. The FPSs have died. Why did we pick the snow? You've just ruined our whole run on BCS here, guys. Jesse, this is your fault. Kieran Walker knows, mate. Or not all core. Oof, yeah. Who's asking for the P5? I can't even see anyone asking. Okay, William's behind us in case we break down. Let's get in. Why is P5 not done? Joke with you. Drive careful, mate. Theme Park 2020. It's killing the FPS. I thought the snow was a bad idea. Now I know why. Game does not run very well with the snow. Plus the hideous snowflakes are upsetting me. Okay, we've got some people at Elephant and Castle that want to get on. If we can break in time. Oh, Jesus. Jim Hickley was asking Gamer, don't die. Try not to die. It's very hard to break though. Need to move this up a little bit, don't we? Rob, they need to add winter tires to this game. Well, I think the bigger thing is in England we don't really get snow like this. Or at least we'd have gritters out. The road would just be like mush. Whoa, look at that van. They should stop using streetlights during the snow. Well, yeah, that's true as well. There's just not enough power in them either. Even if you're in a spin to get yourself out of it, I don't think there's enough power. That AI bus going away, no problem. There's me, I can't even spin my tires. My foot's trying not to put all the power down. Excuse me. Oh, no one's getting on or off. Oh, people just spawned at the last second. Not my problem. I stop. Apparently I cannot connect. I'll hop on single for now. Ollie, what do you mean? Near-death experience of a transit from Stonehenge. It's done to Stonehenge, yeah. It's true. Oh, it was a terrible idea. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I just hope we don't have to go up any big hills. I think the streetlight's done a fantastic job. What's going on in the old Discord there? A couple of members have joined. Oh, Anthony left. Yeah, it's great that loads are now left all of a sudden. Ollie, yeah, I seen your message there now, mate. Just flat out if you hit a hill. But what if there's traffic lights? What if there's traffic? By the way, William's at the same point as I'm at. William, are you driving in the BCS for us, or are you driving for somebody else? How dare you shadow me and not drive for me? Nasty. The FPSs are just so bad. Way too intensive with the snow. Oh, someone from Simpson Stuff is now coming past us. Dylan. I don't know any of these people. I just watch their YouTube channels. There we go. And you like Hogwarts Express or something? It's a DX9 game. There's no insanely old and single-threaded. Kurt, is there any way of fixing it? Is anyone going to be here at the next stop? Will they spawn from nowhere? No is the answer for a change. I'll take the 200 MMC out. No, it's mate, take any bus you want out. You can do any map. You don't have to do the London map. We got plenty of maps there for everybody. Do as you wish. But the traffic, what the bloody hell is going on here? Traffic are piling into each other. Why does no one care about the red light? Forget, I don't care then either. Surprising we haven't been in a deadly collision yet. I got collisions off, so worst thing that can happen is we're just going to slide all over the place. Let's get in front of the 12. Come on, we can do this. Go on, you swine. Get out the way. I can't brake. We have to keep going. God, that's so crap. Do you have BCS, Discord, and Omsi? Yes. This is my BCS company, Simply Connect. Why are passengers complaining about the darkness? Friggin' lights are on. British Gaming, you can join if you wish. Well, yeah, of course you can. He's pee break. Ugh. Yeah, can do. Yeah, if you want to come join the company, you're more than welcome. Just jump into the Discord there, or leave me your Discord name. Once I finish this route, I'll add you to the company. You're more than welcome. All the repaints are there. If any buses are broken, just report them in the defects so the mechanics can fix them. Off you go. We got loads of payware, freeware buses going on, etc., etc. Richard, you're still here. How was your flight today, Richard? Did you do a flight? I saw you on the American truck for a little bit. Don't have Dizzy or BCS, so not right now. Oh, okay. Luckily tomorrow's day off. Yeah. Feeling a bit tired. Don't recommend anyone driving London map in the snow. Freaking ridiculous. Now they have the cheek to press the button. Well, my timekeeping has gone downhill tonight. To be fair, actually, tonight my timekeeping's been alright. Even in this snow. God, I bet it's brutal with you guys watching. 100. Gonna keep going. I'm not slowing down again. Tetchin is in the snow, runs pretty good, and it's nice. Yeah, this doesn't run very well in the snow. I think the map's too big. First time this bus was embarking. This was the very first bus I drove when I passed my test. Literally from the station to the yard. All I was trusted with. There's nothing wrong with a good old street light. I do like the new route masters, that's why I call them Boris buses. Well, they are the Boris bus. It was him that brought them in, innit? Stopped making them now though, didn't they? First time I was on this bus was embarking. I read that. What the hell's wrong with me? How are you getting on with CP207? Well, you can see he's not chatting very much tonight, so he's clearly very busy with it. Ah, saw. I like streetlights. That's alright. Not in the snow. Like this is not running very well in the snow. We all thought it'd be a good idea to put winter on. We were pretty stupid. But can't wait for this run to actually be over. And there's a lot of people at the bus station down the right hand side. A lot of YouTubers must be live with this tonight. So testing it will need a few jobs setting up an ATS though. Okay mate, we'll do that for you. I did a flight, it was a disaster, but landed. Had with the guys in the Discord, and they asked me to change something, and it appears to work. Well, that's good, mate. Yeah, landing dead zones on your stick and your sensitivity. People fly differently. I like mine to be quite dead. Some people like them to be too sensitive. You need to watch How Much Fuel You by Richard as you made a loss. Ah, yeah, that's okay, because when he feels it's because it was a brand new plane. But the next run he'll make money. Don't worry, Richard. Don't let him bully you. First bus in Hadley, have lots of them. Yeah, that's who I work for when I passed my test, was first, so. Because they're cheap. Extremely cheap. And very cheap to run, actually. Very economical, I believe. Oh god, apparently we're going down here. Whoa, I'm sliding. I know, that's why it was a disaster. Ah, don't worry about losing a little bit of money. How much money did you make tonight, Glenn, on your landing, or have you not landed yet? God, this is nearly unplayable, guys. What you're saying is, can you please give me them, like, AI traffic so I can sort mine out? Okay, very quickly. Here we go. Road traffic count, I'm at 46. Road traffic factor 45. Schedule priority 1. Parked cars at 26%. Humans count at 70. Factors passengers at station 100%. That's what I'm currently running at. Every time I'm just knocking it up a little bit. Just kidding. Have you downloaded the 4GB patch? As many people this evening have come to me saying they've had issues, and as soon as they've done that, it's been okay. So 4GB patch. Make sure you put that in. 900 miles to go. Oh Jesus! What time are you streaming, Glenn? Are you just playing? Where are we going to, by the way? Ooh. We are going to Clapham Park. Old Clapham Park. Doing a short hop now to see if everything still works. Well, that's something. I have downloaded it, but what? I'm doing the 45. I think I'm doing the 45, no. No, I'm just making money for the new plane. You really want that A330, don't you? I did buy an A319. One of the devs have said the 4GB patch is a must, yeah. What a lot of people don't forget, a lot of people think if they have it installed once, it's there for good. Every time you install a map, I was told by devs, you should always reinstall the 4GB patch. So anyone that hasn't reinstalled it, I would advise them to install it. And don't play the game on snow. Trigger. Or press your handbrake instead of your indicator. That doesn't go down too well either. Yeah, this snow is hard work, guys. Richard Glenbury streams flights quite a lot. Again, they're complaining about darkness. I think they go screw themselves. Yeah, just make sure you install it properly, put it into the file, etc. William is just behind me still, 209. If you're there in the chat still, I don't know. I think we'll be back on the plains the next stream, whatever day. Well, actually, it'll either be American Truck Simulator or it'll be back in the plains. I think the jet that I broke up in EGNM, I think in Leeds Bradford, I think is fixed, so we could bring that back to Southampton now. I've got to rank up and I meet the requirements. Okay, Matthew Cook, what you need to do is just go into the PC room inside the building where you get the jobs in the next room next to it. Just go on a PC, it'll tell you what you need for your ranks. You need money, EP, and the only way to get the EP is basically to do runs. You need to, like, once you do say like 100 bus stops, they give you experience points, etc. Like for me it's just money, I'm missing money. And that's because I paid for all those permissions yesterday and I didn't think. But then I didn't realise that the buses were going to break today, so otherwise I probably would have done BCS yesterday. So that's my lesson. When I get early access to a map, I'm not going to do it on BCS again. Unless I know the dev and I can ask him straight out. I wonder if you can put snow tyres on them. I don't think so. You direct it to the actual Omsi app. I just hope there's been a lot of new guys over the last 2 days. I hope to see some of you on some of my other streams as well. Like I said, I do anything kind of transport related, so it'd be nice to hopefully see some of you elsewhere. No, it's quite boring watching a plane cruise. Next stop is Moorland Road. Richard, are you trying to do anything to get away from my stream? I know we've done 3 nights of Omsi now. I think people have had enough. Couldn't open executable. You must be putting it in the wrong place. Can you help me rank up and the requirements? So Matthew, what you need to do is go to the PC room and just take a screenshot of what you need. Normally you need money, experience points, and there's one other requirement. And if it's like the screenshot you put up earlier, you are missing experience points. The only way to get experience points is to drive. So if you have any maps that you already have permissions to, you need to drive them until you get experience. It's the same for me. Like, I'm waiting to rank up now as well. I have to earn 5,000. Not easy, so. May sit in Discord and stream it when I'm on descent into Cord. Omsi.exe. I feel like the manufacturers have made a minor error and it's not good in the hills. No, but that's actually very realistic to, I think, some of the street lights. Some of the 4-speed gearboxes have no power. But when you come up the hills, like I did this on Smarden, and it would not go up the bloody hill. I think that's quite realistic. I don't think it's a mistake. I think it's actually, I think it's a good thing. Even on BOTW, if you take this out, some of the hills it does struggle. Put it in there and try again. Okay. Yeah, you need to put it into the file. Oh god, guys, I don't know what the hell's going on. I think the bus is flying. Man, I can't wait to get to the end of this. How much further of this crap do we need? Ten more minutes. Adam, hello mate, welcome to the stream. What bus are we driving? I am driving the Streetlight. Cummings 10.8, 4-speed. Stop with the moaning and suck it up. Oh, it's so hard when the frames are like this. Absolutely brutal. We're going into Brixton now. God knows what it's going to be like. I don't think the red light counts. I don't know. We'll pretend it doesn't. Richard, he's playing X-Plane. Oh, Glenn, did you sort out that plane yet? By the way. Oh man, this is brutal. Still saying the same. Just kidding, something's not right there. Brixton people, Brixton. If I get my FSX to work, I'll be a happy man. Which FSX? Microsoft Flight Simulator or the older version? My next flight that I do on the channel will be X-Plane as well, I think. Yeah, Omsi would need to be closed. The learning curve. Okay, we're gonna miss that bus stop because I couldn't slow down in time. Okay, 3 stops to go. Microsoft Flight Sim, everything works until the point where I click fly and then the dreaded black screen. Oh mate. What settings are you running? And maybe you're running a little high. What's your RAM like? But he's 6 FPS. Ugh. Jesse, did you ever try and make an OMSI map that time? How hard is it? Passengers are complaining it's too warm. It's only 21 degrees and it's -3 outside. They should be bloody happy. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I got the terrible snowdrops again. We're gonna keep going through the red. The bad FPS, that'll be the bus. It could be the bus as well, yeah. But it definitely would have been better on without the snow. I would love to make a map of my local town with some of the local routes. Not very long, some of them are only like 20-minute routes. I'd love to try and give building a map a go. But I don't know how hard I couldn't figure out how to connect roads so that they don't look like chaotic. I don't know if it's worth trying. 64GB RAM, Jesus Christ. We're on the route 45, I believe. But we got terrible FPS in the winter snow. It's not a great idea to choose snow. Well, Omsi2 London is so messed up. Sam, what's wrong, mate? Talk to us. We've already repaired about 10 people's Omsis tonight. Have you done the 4GB patch? You need to do the 4GB patch for it to work. Yeah, the maps would be so unstable. All of my time would go into deving a map that might never work out. Fair enough. I don't know if it was worth giving it a go for my little local. Like I said, we've got some very short routes here. I just thought maybe it might be nice because there's nothing really in Ireland. There was a Dublin route for a while, but it disappeared. Thought maybe I'd give it a go for a bit of fun, but if it's going to take too much time, I won't bother. Sam, or how to add the 4GB patch. You need to go on Fellows Film or OMSI World. There seems to be a bit of a thing not to use OMSI World. and just download the 4 GB patch. You put it in your Omsi folder, you launch it, and you connect it to your executable file. Bon Jovi, It's My Life on 102.3. Feels like that right now, doesn't it? I made a small little Pro Mods add-on for yourself. What did you make, mate? Did you see the new base for Simply Connect? Did you see the base that he made? Need to message him, actually. I like the base thing he made. Turn left and you reach my house. That's what I love about the DLC. Oh, you're down here, are you, mate? Nice. Hey, Siler's online. The Yorkshire 3 man. He is he's playing BCS on London map. Here he is, look. There's the dev for Omsi2, Yorkshire 3. William is still behind us. We're here with Droyer. Look, there's a few of us here now, look. Never actually spoken to Droyer though. You're too big to talk to me probably. The Siler's a good man. Probably why he hasn't been lurking in the stream this evening. He's playing London himself. I'll have to see what he thinks. Jesse, did you not see the picture he put up? Iron Beast put a picture up in the truck stop today of the new Simply Connect base. Oh mate, you have to see it. For American Truck Simulator. I think it worked. No, I think it's for Euro Truck Simulator. It might work for both. I can't remember. You can use Omsi World depending if you care or not. Just don't use it for Facebook Omsi groups or you'll get banned. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't really download anything from there, but that's just a 4 GB patch. Do not want to be upsetting anybody. Just Google 4 GB patch. See what it gives you. But I have to just drop it in my Omsi file. Drop it in and then you have to run it and it'll ask you to connect it to the executable. Quite self-explanatory. If you just go up in the chat, Jesse just put a link to a German video, but if you just watch him you'll understand. Jesse, how did you not see it? He actually sent me the folder if you want it. It's going to go out to everybody. So when you purchase a base and you upgrade it to the large one, that's the base you'll now have. Oh, it's so hard to stop on the hill. Yeah, I'll send it over to you, mate, once I've done this. Okay, these people don't know what they're doing. Let's leave them. Good old Demon Child. Yeah. Doesn't leave me alone. We're going to go straight through that red light because I can't slow down in time. Through. There we go. That is the end of the route. Thank God. Terminate talk. KM Repaints, hello mate, welcome. Just coming to the end actually. But welcome. What kind of mic do I have? I'm using the HyperX. This bad boy. You like it? Can you drive the MMC next, please? Apple Crumble, I am calling it a night. I am knackered. But I will do the MMC next on the next stream. Alright, I promise. The next stream on London I will do it. Don't know when the next stream will be, but when I do stream next, it will be a flight probably with the Simply Connect Airlines, I reckon. Thank you for everyone hanging out as always. Curtis Hard, Glenn B, Jesse, all my mods. Nice to see you all here. Artful as well. Some new faces, of course. Apple Crumbles, nice to see you. KM Repaints, I know you just joined us. Sam, kind of got the list here. Tina's Star, Jonathan Holmes. Sorry about the last run there, it was quite laggy, yes, but not much I can do when we're using the winter mod. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully I see a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you are new here for the buses. So I hope that I see you on some of my other streams as well. Hopefully I'll chat to some of you in the Discord. Hopefully it's not just a one-hit wonder. Hopefully some of you would return for some of the other stuff. I do a lot of transport themed stuff, so yeah, look, it's nice just to hang out and chat and have a bit of fun as always. Okay guys, so other than that, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.